Alexander's tomb may hide over 5 tons of gold, worth more than $500 million today, and nobody's ever seen it. No one has ever seen it. No one knows where it is. But people say the tomb of Alexander the Great is filled with more treasure than King Tut's. More gold, more secrets, more power. So what's really inside the lost tomb of one of the greatest rulers in history? Let's find out. Alexander the Great died in 323 BC. He was just 32 years old. He conquered most of the known world. And then, suddenly, he was dead. No one knows how. Some say poison. Some say malaria. Others say fever. But here's the crazy part. His body became more powerful after his death than when he was alive. Because whoever controlled Alexander's body could claim his legacy. His generals fought over his corpse like it was a crown. One general stole it in a golden funeral cart. The cart was so massive, it took hundreds of soldiers and craftsmen to move it. They were taking it to Macedonia. But Ptolemy, his former bodyguard, hijacked it. He took it to Egypt instead. That's where the mystery begins. Alexander was buried first in Memphis, Egypt. But that wasn't enough. Ptolemy later moved him to Alexandria, the city Alexander himself had founded. Then, they moved the body again. Why? Because each time they moved the tomb, they made it bigger, better, richer. It became a place of worship. Roman emperors came to visit it like a holy site. Julius Caesar, Augustus, even Caligula. And they didn't just visit. They looted it. They took the sword, the armor, the gold. Caligula even took the sarcophagus. That sarcophagus was made of gold and glass, and it was said to be covered in carvings. Let's pause here. Experts believe the tomb contained at least 4 to 6 metric tons of gold in total. That includes the sarcophagus, burial items, furniture, weapons, and ornaments. Gold is currently worth $2,400 per ounce. That means Alexander's tomb could be worth $309 million to $463 million in gold alone. And yet, it's gone. By the 4th century AD, no one knew where the tomb was. Alexandria was hit by earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, and invasions. The city was buried, piece by piece. But that didn't stop people from searching. In the 1800s, explorers claimed they found a tomb with royal-looking features. But it was empty. In the 1900s, a golden coffin was discovered under a church. But it vanished. In 2020, archaeologists found a sealed chamber beneath the old city. It had no name, no markings, but looked royal. Was it the tomb? Maybe. But before they could open it, the Egyptian government shut the project down. Some say they're hiding it. Others say it's too dangerous. Why would it be dangerous? Because whoever finds Alexander's body will start a war of pride, politics, and ownership. Is he Greek, Egyptian, Macedonian? Whoever claims him wins a piece of world history. And that's not even the weirdest part. Parts of ancient Alexandria are now under the sea. In 1996, divers found temples, statues, and palaces beneath the waves. Some structures were the size of football fields. Some were tombs. Sonar scans show there's a huge chamber buried underwater, never opened. Could that be the tomb? Some experts think yes. Historians have other clues. Ancient Roman writers described the tomb in detail. One wrote, "I saw Alexander's golden tomb. It shone like the sun." Another said it was buried near the center of the city, close to the main temple. Modern GPS maps that spot to a mall in today's Alexandria. That's right. Alexander the Great could be buried beneath a shopping mall. But let's say we finally open it. What would we find inside? Most likely, a golden and glass sarcophagus, 2 to 3 metric tons alone. Ancient scrolls with details about lost cities. His sword, his armor, said to be inlaid with emeralds and rubies. A golden crown, priceless statues, sacred objects, and maybe his body, perfectly preserved. Some say his body was mummified in honey, which never decays. If so, scientists could test his DNA. We could learn about his family, his diseases, even his real origin. All of that, trapped in a tomb no one has entered in 2,300 years. Alexander's tomb would change history. It would be bigger than King Tut's. King Tut had 5,000 items. Alexander ruled most of the known world. His tomb could hold 10,000 treasures. The gold alone? Between $300 million and $460 million today. And the real value? Priceless. Because this isn't just a grave. It's a message from one of the most powerful men to ever live. So what's really in Alexander's tomb? Gold. Yes. Secrets? Absolutely. But more than that, it holds the missing piece of a puzzle we've been trying to solve for 2,000 years. And when we find it, if we ever do, it won't just be a discovery. It'll be a new chapter in the story of the world. Because the man who conquered the world still hasn't been found. If Alexander the Great's tomb is ever found, what would you do with all that gold? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical mysteries.